So we're going to call a regular meeting to order and start by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay.
So roll call, Sherry,
Here.
Kevin,
Here.
Andy is absent, and Nanette.
Here. Okay, citizens input. Do we have anyone that would like to speak with us today?
Hi, everybody. We want to thank you guys so much for allowing us to have Logan's Loves Autism Walk in Dyer this year. It meant so much, and I hope you guys, I don't know who all came. I know I saw a bunch of you guys there. I'm hoping you saw it in their eyes. You saw the beauty of it and the beauty of the community coming together and how amazing it was. This was our biggest event ever. We had, I don't know, 500-600 people. Yeah, and I think it's just gonna continue to grow. We got so many compliments on it about how it just touched people's hearts and the community of so many communities coming together. And I'm happy that it's here in Dyer and we can show other towns and cities, you know, what we have to give. And I think that one of our goals is to make Lake County the safest, most accepting, educated counties to live in. And right now we're showing them that. And I want to thank all you guys there. Justin, you were amazing. Having the parks people there really helped us. And it was such a beautiful event. And I also want to say, you just made me so happy talking about that park because that would be such a beautiful thing and giving back to the special needs community that you got me so excited that I want you to know that you have our full support and we also want to make a donation toward it and help you guys get that because that would be very good for the special needs community. You can do field trips, you can do so much with it, but it also shows them your acceptance for the special needs community, and that is huge. So thank you.
Thank you.
Nicole, can you state your name and address for the record, please?
Nicole Reveliotis, 1325 Deer Creek Drive, Dyer.
Thank you. No, I'll tell you, after the Summerfest, it was so impactful watching what was going on and then seeing the people and how excited they were. And you had such beautiful weather the other day. It was like miraculous. And, you know, watching what you've accomplished. But we have to watch our children and we have to give our children things. And we have to give the children things that the adults can enjoy as well.
Yes.
And so I'm glad that you're excited about the Boundless Playground. I hope to get everybody excited about that.
I hope so
So that they
too.
all know this is the place to go. And then next year, when you have your walk in Dyer, they can enjoy the playground too,
Yes.
or at least part of it.
I told everybody, I'm like, you know, living life this way, living it through a special needs child because it's just so pure. And I'm telling everybody, we're teaching to live the Loki way. So I believe that, and I'm so happy that it's here.
Well, thank you for everything.
Thank
And I know you ladies, you worked really hard too. Because you've been out there and working. Wow.
They're amazing. The whole team is amazing. I always say it's not it's we. And I could not do that without my team and without you guys. And I hope that we can have this as an annual thing here. I love keeping it here and I want to keep it in Dyer.
I think that this is Logan's home.
It is. It is. It is.
And so we need to keep things here for Logan.
Thank you.
He can't stray too far from there, you know, he belongs in that park, enjoying himself. I'm watching everybody walk with him.
Thank you. He does. He deserves to be home. But this is
welcome.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Mary Kay Tim, Dyer Town Council.
two things. I am 100% in agreement with this boundless playground. We totally supported that during our Summerfest, and we don't pick something up and take it part of the way. We not only start, we finish, and I think that that's important. And also, I want us to consider, I hear them talking about alcohol at some events. I think we need to keep on the table a DORA for our towns so that there can be alcohol in different areas. That way, when events want to happen, it's not such a big deal to let that happen at an area because there'll be designated areas where it's allowed. So I think we need to kind of keep that in our radar. But thank you so much. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
Okay. Now we have, oh, yes, sir.
Jason
How are
Bellman,
you?
130 Ridgewood Lane, here for mainly the kickers. First thing I do want to say, we did all the business stuff for the Little League things and we're still waiting. It's been, I think, 3 weeks. So,
I haven't heard anything from
Yeah.
anyone. from
no, I'm
Little
just saying
League.
like, I'm waiting to get the license
Oh,
though.
oh, okay.
It's a
Oh,
slow machine, I guess,
Yeah.
down at the state capitol, but, but that's in the works. For soccer, I'm sure we'll get lots of complaints with the playground because all the kids do is go play on the playground, so they're gonna love it. Northgate Park is trying to drag your kid away after games and practices. I get complaints about that, good and bad, joking. But the kids love the playground, especially in Northgate. I think that's a big hit when we moved all the little ones over there. Just a couple things. I know I kind of, it's like beating the dead horse, just kind of trying to get proactive on everything. Is just, I'm hoping we could see some maybe aeration and seeding this fall, especially at Central. I think you might see my email just on stuff. They're doing a fall tournament this season, which they only do spring. So we're trying to get some games where we could have, 20, 30 games in Central Park for our travel team. And it would be not just Dyer teams playing, it could be teams from anywhere in the region, anywhere in Northwest Indiana. The problem is our fields are very rough. The grass is extremely bare and bumpy, and at Central specifically, Northgate looks a lot better. I'm just wondering how we could work to try and figure out a way, if I move the fields around a bunch, trying to keep it fresh every season. I move them to try and stop the hard traffic and stuff. I was throwing seed down. There's just no sprinklers, so nothing's gonna take really. I just don't know what we could do just to try and figure it out. I put some Milorganite. I mean, we talked last season, put some down. I think that helped a little bit. Um, just kind of what the thoughts or plans were on that. I know we did the weed and feed at the beginning of the year. I don't know if anything else was planned for the rest of the summer.
Sure, all construction and things going on, it's
Yeah.
really made it rough for any field.
Yeah,
Is there, and of course, with Northgate, the parking lot is gonna be redone, which is gonna affect you as well, I'm
Yeah.
sure. So is there a way some of it could go to Pheasant Hills, maybe? Where the grass, I think, is better.
well, I know like football practices
Yeah.
there, and then you have like the music nights, and just moving stuff over there in another park to try and.
It may require some coordination on
Yeah.
what dates, what times and things
I
we will manipulate.
I think it's like, and that's kind of the question, I guess, jumping to the next one is like construction and all the stuff that's planned for Central. I'm not sure what's coming up. I know the amphitheater, all that stuff's talked about. Maybe now this new park is a plan. Just trying to coordinate with everybody, like, I could put my fields over here. If you're doing this construction, maybe we could level this out a little bit, like, go a little farther out and put some, level it out and put some grass seed down and water it, and then, a year later or a season later, move stuff over here as you guys are working in other areas. I think that's ideal just for keeping people away from the construction too.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be an issue.
Yeah,
Huge.
I don't know what it looks like. And that, we've already talked about, tightening fields up and doing what we have to do, obviously. So when we get to that point, just reach out. You guys have my email and everything.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing we're gonna be able to do is sort of put together schedules and move things around and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
If we have to, I think we can move like one of the like U10, which is like a medium sized field. I know one of those will fit at Northgate, worst case, kind of like on the south side by the hill where there's really nothing going on. And then if we gotta figure some, obviously we're open to whatever we gotta do to work together on that. Is there, I guess, I see on here, and maybe I'm jumping ahead to new business. Is there like maybe just a time frame on I don't think it'll affect us because they'll mill during the day. By the time we get there, the machines are should be put away. We're there at 5, and then on Saturday, they're usually not working, so. I don't think it'll affect us at all. I mean, maybe just equipment parked there.
Give us a better idea.
I think we're gonna know more, depending on how the board wants to proceed based on the recommendation I provided. But once that is approved, then I'll reach out to the contractor. We'll have a pre-construction meeting, and those are things that we'll talk about with them, so. I don't have any answers at this point until we sit down.
Yeah,
with them.
just knowing how it go. I know that, they're done at 3:30 anyways, 4 o'clock maybe at the very latest, if not earlier, so.
Right,
I'm assuming I'm not too concerned about the parking lot stuff. It'll just be a big, the milling machine be off to the side, taking up some spots. That's about
yeah,
it. It'll go quick.
they'll have to do some patching and then milling, and then, when they do the paving, we'll probably have to shut down the parking lot for whatever time frame. A day or two or whatever that's going to take. Again, we'll know more when that comes, but, Justin will communicate, things with,
We'll figure it out.
soccer, yeah. Sounds good.
Because that would be a big manipulation fee as well, but they'll probably work on Monday through Wednesday maybe, and you'll have to move some practices or something.
Well, yeah, we'll figure if we gotta cancel or,
But we'll keep.
I don't think it shouldn't be a big deal. I mean,
But it'd
it's,
be so much nicer if you.
Yeah. yeah. The one question I did have, because I do go there a lot, is was there I don't know if this is a question for you or not, did you guys take a look at that side drive? The analysis on the parking spaces that are in there, just because I drove down. First Saturday we had, all the cars are kind of driving through a maze just because all these SUVs are so long now. And trucks, they stick out in the middle of the drive lane. Or
that-
people are driving into the grass.
Is that the
park-
new parking lot?
He's saying on the
At Northgate.
that little
Oh,
jut out right next to the softball field.
okay.
So when you drive in, you go to the right, there's like a little
Yeah.
drive lane right next to softball, especially when softball's there too, and it's the parking lot's super full. It's every spot's taken by everybody. It's just that those trucks are so long and everything now people,
I mean, we'll have to take a look at that. We'll talk about that as well. I mean,
it's something I've seen a lot
Okay.
of, so,
I appreciate that.
yeah. And then the other question I know, I kind of bugged you, Justin, on it a little bit is just I sent another email with pictures. I'm just getting a lot of complaints from players' parents about the amount of stone that's been left on the fields, from the construction project. I picked a ton of stones out that were the size of my fist. It's a 3-inch stone that the landscapers just went through. Instead of picking the stone up, they just mixed it into the dirt. And I was standing right when the guy did it. Cause I was stopped there on my way during lunch one day to grab something out of the pavilion for soccer, or drop something off. Just went right over it, kicking 3-inch rock everywhere. And then right where they're putting all the stone by where I call it a rec center is planned. They had tons of 3/4 stone everywhere and they just mixed all that in. I sent the picture so you can see them and you could see the stone. I'm just getting tons of parents concerned when kids fall on it. That's the thing.
Justin, sent me some of that those
Yeah.
pictures and things, and, I did reach out to the contractor
Okay.
today, actually, so.
Bush.
Told me he needs to take a look at it immediately,
Hey.
and then
Yeah, and
I haven't gotten a response yet from him, because it was later.
Well, they're gonna be out there Monday for the
Yeah,
mandrel testing. So.
so we'll make
Cool.
sure that they take a look at it and
Yeah.
address
Yeah.
those concerns.
And you guys have my, email and my cell phone. Some of you guys have my cell phone, so.
Keeping me posted too.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Anything you guys have questions on, any coordination we gotta go through for all this future planning, I'd like,
Now, if the one group has their picnic on what is it, 18th of October?
Yeah, is your guys' season still going on at 18th of October?
the 18th is, a Sunday.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday. Yeah, that's our last day of the season.
Alright, so they'll have to do, I think the next one was November 1st.
That'll be kind of cold that's cold for a picnic.
They gave me the 18th, the 1st and the 15th.
November?
Yeah.
I think November 1st sounds really good for them.
Yeah, I was like, that's better than.
Anyway, we'll work on that and we'll keep you
Yeah.
posted on that as well.
And then anything we could do to work together and to figure out how to,
I think we're doing a good
manage.
job all together.
good, awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. Any other people that would like to verbalize something to us? Good. Okay, consent agenda. We have the minutes of August 7th, 2025. And claims totaling $345,181.76. Do we have a motion to approve these lovely things?
I will make a motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote please.
Sherry,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
Nanette.
Yes. Okay, old business, we have none, unless you want to add anything, Justin. No, okay.
Nope.
New business, North Cape Parking Lot Mill and Overlay Bid Award in the amount of $208,041.75. Do we have a motion to approve?
Did you want me to add anything? We did have three bidders, for the project, and our bid opening was on August 20th, and it was Milestone Contractors that came in at the amount that you indicated, $208,041.75. They came in lower than the engineer's estimate, was $269,000 and some change. So we're happy that those came in, and we're happy to have more than one or two bidders too.
I'll make a motion to approve the Milestone Contractors LP bid award.
Do we have a second on that?
I will second.
Do we have any further discussion? Do we know like when this is gonna start?
Have a pre-con probably a week or
I'm
two.
gonna
and then-
reach out to Milestone tomorrow. I have another one scheduled in another municipality for a project, due to, it's actually Monday, but contacts were out of town this week, so I'll probably reach out to them Monday, set something up next week. And then, depending on your direction here, I'll get the contract books out to Milestone tomorrow. Get everything, put together, we'll have everything checked and then bring it back to you for final signatures.
Have we checked to see if there are any rentals in Northgate
There-
Pavilion?
No, there's not. I mean, October, we don't really get many rental.
Okay, yeah, because we'll want to make sure that we don't have anything that way, it'll be free and clear and sooner the better.
Like,
And we want to try to get them in as soon as possible
I
too.
think so.
like Jason mentioned, the mill will be really quick.
Yeah,
It'll be a day or two at the most, I
I,
think.
I would think so.
And then the parking lot would be accessible until they're ready to come in.
Right.
Do the pour.
We can talk about it, what their plans are as far as if they need to totally shut it down or if they can have part of it open.
Mhm.
We just want to make sure that the public is safety, or their safety is of the utmost importance, and
Yeah,
construction's going on.
So to answer your question, don't have an exact timeline, but I imagine they could get started in three weeks.
I would say that's probably a good estimate based on contract books and signatures and required insurances and so forth, so. Sounds about right.
yeah, I agree. So let's see, we've got a motion, we've got a second. We have a roll. Okay.
Are you doing roll call vote?
Yeah.
Correct me. Sherry,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
Yes, okay, North Cape Park parking lot mill and overlay CE agreement for $15,750. That's our engineer who's gonna observe and make us happy, keeping it nice.
it's just construction observation agreement.
Yeah.
And in their packet is the billing rates for it, and it's not to exceed the number you mentioned. Yes.
And you were happy with that, Justin?
Yeah.
As long as Justin's happy, does anyone want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve that construction engineering agreement.
I will second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, Justin, roll call vote.
Sherry,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
Nanette.
Yes. Okay, Midwestern Electric Company picnic. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve their picnic for November 6th?
And
I-
to recommend to the town council,
They
a
approve.
$750 rental being a $500 deposit.
Mhm.
Okay.
The alcohol was.
And then if they receive their own permit, they can have alcoholic beverages,
And you want
And-
not selling, but bringing.
an off-duty police officer.
Don't move. Sorry.
Go ahead, Bill.
No, I was gonna say that was a lengthy,
Big motion,
Suggestion
big
there.
motion.
I'll make a motion to that effect.
Perfect.
Whatever he said, yeah.
I'll second what he said.
And any further discussion? We're happy, roll call vote.
Sheree,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes,
Nanette,
Yes. Okay, then we have screen rental to Lake Central School System.
you gotta have a motion to agenda. amend the
To
agenda.
amend the agenda to add that item concerning the rental of the movie screen.
Okay. What do you say?
Well, I'll make a motion. I'm on the agenda.
I'll second.
All those in, go ahead, Justin, roll call vote.
Sheree,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes,
Nanette,
Yes. Now we can. We need a motion to approve screen rental to the Lake Central School System only. At a cost of $200 plus a $200 security deposit.
I will make a motion that.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote?
Sheree,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes,
Nanette.
Yes. Then we have reports, town council liaison. I know Justin has Annette's.
Yeah, she just reached out saying that she's excited for the parking lot over at Northgate Park to get upgraded. It's been long overdue. And that's all she said.
Then we have our attorney,
I have no report.
okay, consulting engineer.
I think we discussed everything that's presently going on or going to be going on, so I have no other comments.
Volunteer committees, I know we're gonna get a report from our dear friends with the Summerfest next month. And Dyer and Bloom has worked really hard on Pheasant Hills. What they call the water garden, which isn't really a water garden, but it looks really nice now and we're almost done. We're going to be mulching. And then it will be complete. And basically, that's what they've been working on. Very hard. So that's, any other things from volunteer committees from you, Justin?
No, I mean, covered the Dyer and Bloom. And then, like I said, Summerfest. They'll make their report and then probably meet sometime in November.
Director's report.
Couple things, something that I think Bob didn't steal something from me this time. We had a walkthrough over at Conwood, Everly and Heritage Estates. At Everly, we had some, it's just a seed issue still. It's not really germinating, but I think the fill over there is pretty bad, but we'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye on it here and then have them fix that if need be. Conwood was fine, no issues over there. So there are actually 2 or 3 different families using the playground when we were there, which was really cool to see. And Heritage Estates, there was one little grade issue. I don't know if Connor talked to you about it or not. That
Yeah.
one of the pads, like there's a big lip there where you can almost see the bottom of the concrete. So we're gonna have them come out and fix that. That's really it for the walkthrough. Want to talk about the Old Toft development briefly, because I'm sure we're gonna get all kinds of calls out there. The development right next to Central Park. Unfortunately, one of the T signs was in the easement for that fire lane that's going in. So we have to move that. If you go out there and play, that's why I think it's T3. So we're gonna have to relocate that. I'm gonna get with Brian here next week to see where the best location is. And then so they're moving along with that. And I also, if someone reaches out to you, please let me know. I have a contact with Oltoff. So if there's issues that need to be addressed, we can address them as soon as possible. Some activities we have our sale in the park is on Saturday from 9 to 1. We have, I think, 45 people that signed up to sell some stuff, which is really Yeah, and then our Fall Fest is Saturday, September 20th from 12 to 5 at Pheasant Hills. We have a couple different bands. There's gonna be a magic show. There's gonna be a normal fall themed games. Like I think we got some like loose corn, got some hay, that kind of stuff. And then also we're gonna have a petting zoo, which is pretty cool. And then also I want to inform you guys, one of our maintenance employees is transferring over to Department of Public Works. And we will advertise for that position here in the next coming weeks. And that's really all I have, unless you have any questions.
Any updates on the timing for disc golf?
About when we would,
Open and install up, I mean,
all the baskets and the signs are in right now.
okay,
Everything's in except, like I said, I think it's T3. We have to move the sign. I just got to figure out where we're going to move it to, what makes sense.
Yeah.
And then, but there've been plenty of people were playing before we even had the T signs up. But yeah, so no, there's been plenty of people out there, which is good.
do you see any conflicts with the proposed park location? Will that affect?
Maybe one,
Okay.
maybe. But no, it shouldn't. I was more concerned with discs going into the dog park than I was it going over to the left.
Yeah,
Because
got any issues yet?
I think we're proposing, then correct me if I'm wrong, behind the pavilion and wrapping over towards the east side of the
The
pavilion.
east side of the building would not conflict.
Yeah, I'm just, depending on how far we bring it on the back side is really my only concern.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'd be more concerned with them going in the dog park than going to the left. So
Anything else? Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So I'll be back.